Hello, scholars. Well, today we're going to add another poem to our poetry book. We are getting a lot of nice poems in our poetry journal. You can keep this forever if you want and pull it off of a shelf, your bookshelf in your room, in your library, whenever you feel like reading a poem or remembering second grade. That would be kind of cool. Well, this one goes along with our declarative sentences and our interrogative sentences. This one is called exclamatory sentences. So think about the punctuation we've used. Declarative was about telling sentences. We always used a period. Interrogative was all about questions. You interrogate, you ask things, so question marks. What's the third major punctuation mark we use? Yes, I kind of gave it away there. It is a exclamation point. So exclamatory sentences are ones that use exclamation points. Now I've already cut and glued mine. You know how to do that, so I didn't want to waste your time showing you how to do that. I have my crayons. I've got my highlighter, my yellow crayon to use as a highlighter. If you don't have yellow, use pink. You know, maybe you can't find yours, so pink crayon would be super good too, or a light green one, whatever you want to use. All right, maybe I'll use pink today, but I don't think it shows up as well, so I guess I'll stick with my yellow. All right, so let's see what exclamatory sentences are and how our poem goes. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows excitement. Wow, cool, awesome, to name a few. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows emotion. Jeepers, surprise, to name two. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows excitement. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows emotion. Huh. So it shows emotion, it shows excitement. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows excitement. Wow, cool, awesome, to name a few. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows emotion. Jeepers, surprise, to name two. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows excitement. Exclamatory, exclamatory, it shows emotion. Emotion, we've been talking a lot about feelings in our class and how their emotions are shown on the outside, how we feel on the inside. So I'm scared. That could be an emotion. That might, if you wrote that, you would put an exclamation mark at the end. Let's go through and let's underline and highlight the things that exclamatory sentences do. Well, I'm going to underline the word exclamatory, exclamatory. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to underline it everywhere it shows up in my poem. All right, because we are now talking about exclamatory sentences. What do they do? Shows excitement. So I'm going to highlight shows excitement. Now it doesn't have to be wow, cool, awesome, but those would be exclamatory words, right? Wow, amazing, fantastic. Maybe you've noticed I put exclamation points on some of your graded papers. I'll put great job, fantastic, excellent, perfect, wow. I'm excited about your good work. Exclamatory, exclamatory shows emotion. So surprise, jeepers, wow, jeepers. You're like, whoa, kind of, whoa, surprised, right? So it shows emotion. So I go down, exclamatory, exclamatory. I'm going to highlight shows excitement and shows emotion. And then I want you to pick 3 different crayons. It doesn't matter what color. I'm not going to use my yellow because I already used that. So I'm just going to reach in here. I got green, I got purplish blue, and how about red? It doesn't matter. Pick. You could put pink, purple, and yellow, whatever. And then I just want you to draw 6 exclamation points around your poem. They could be little tiny ones, or they could be big fat ones. So I'm going to make a big fat one, kind of a teardrop. There you go. I'm going to make 2 out of this one. This one's going to be a block exclamation point. Kind of just looks like an upside down eye when I make it that way. I'm going to put that color down. I'm going to pick up my green. I might make this one a long, really tall one, just to make it look different. And I might make a long one here too, a long skinny one. Just give it some art, some pop, some pizzazz. Plus I'm also telling my brain, exclamatory sentences use exclamation parts. You have to feed your brain, okay? So I'm going to make a big, tall, fat one with this one. Now usually when we write them, they just look like that. But here we get to have some fun. There we go. And over here I'll make another, I like making them big and fat, wide, exclamation points, wide, exclamation points. There we go. Wow, that brought my page to life, didn't it? All right, so finish up your exclamation points. If you want to make more, you can. I just picked 2-3 colors, make 2 of each, and really brought that poem to life. Exclamatory, what do they end in? Exclamation marks. What do they show? That's right, excitement and emotion. What do you think our follow-up's going to be? What did we do for our declarative and our interrogative sentences? We wrote sentences to show we know what they mean. So again, we're going to write our directions because Mom and Dad aren't here. So if you need help, they're going to say, well, what are you supposed to do? And you don't want to go, I don't know. You can say, well, I wrote it down. They're going to think you're such great scholars. So we're going to write the word write 5 or more. You can always do more. Exclamatory. Now, how am I going to know how to spell exclamatory? It's right here. Use your resources to help you. Exclamatory. That's a big font, a word. Your parents will be impressed. Write 5 or more exclamatory sentences. They'll say, what's exclamatory? And don't go, oh. You say, oh, it's a sentence that uses an exclamation. Look, exclamation, exclamatory. An exclamation mark. They're exciting. They show emotion. They show excitement. You know, just like an interrogative sentence asks a question. Interrogative, interrogate. So exclamatory, exciting. They both have X. Did you notice? They have X. Excitement, right? Emotion has an E, not the motion part, but excitement. All right, so we're going to write 5, and if you want to, you can illustrate and color. You don't have to today. We already kind of did some illustration. So what could we write that was exciting? Let's see. How about something you love? I love Christmas. I love Mom and Dad. I love my family. You're showing, wow, your emotion, right? So I'm just going to write that. I love Christmas. It's a holiday. So CHRISTMAS. Exclamation point. Now don't put something like, my name is Joe, because that's a telling sentence. And don't start a question with a question word, who, what, where, when, how, did, can, was, because that would make it an interrogative sentence. So think about something that's exciting to you or emotional to you. And you could go through a book and see if you could find some exclamatory sentences. I'll tell you, they're not as used as derogatory and question sentences. They don't come very often, so I'm just doing a quick scan and I'm like, oh, I don't see any. Oh, here's one. Tomorrow there will be 8 sacks, over half a ton, because that's a lot. So, whoa, a ton. And they also are emphatic. So there's one I could copy. Like I'd see some question marks. So you might have to think of things that are exciting to you to find an exclamatory sentence. But I know you can do it. Now remember though, if you do get stuck, try your best. Talk to your dog, talk to your cat, talk to your stuffed animal. So what could I write? What could I write? What could I write? Think, think, think. Something exciting. Things you enjoy. Maybe a time you were scared, you know? I was scared, blah, 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 whatever. Make it an exciting sentence. Something that's a lot. Whoa, you know? All right? But if you do get stuck, go ask mom and dad. Ask them politely. Use your manners and be patient. All right? I can hardly wait. Ooh, so excited. I can hardly wait to read your 5 exclamatory sentences. All right? Great. So until then, go out and do great works.